All right, ready to dive in. This one's a bit different. We're going to be talking about resilience and motivation, when things don't quite go to plan.
Hmm.
And our source material, well, we're taking a deep dive into the Cat Attacks podcast.
Oh yeah, with Tomcat.
That's right, Tomcat.
He's something else.
He is, his style, just to give you a heads up, it's raw, unfiltered,
Huh.
but hey,
Sometimes that's what you need, right? A little kick in the
exactly. A little kick in the pants
to get things going.
to get things going. And for me, I always love exploring different perspectives.
Absolutely.
And so Tomcat's central message, and I'm just going to say it straight up, it's shit happens, grab a shovel.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's blunt.
Straight to the point.
It is, but it's about taking charge.
Mm.
Life, it's unpredictable.
Oh,
Things go wrong. It's just how it is.
you got to roll with the
You
punches.
got to roll with the punches. But you got to own your situation, and you got to dig yourself out.
So it's not just accepting it. It's about
Action.
it's about doing something about it.
It is. It's about understanding why are things the way they are, and then using that knowledge to move forward. It's digging for those answers, even if you never find them.
Sometimes the searching
Sometimes the searching
is more important
is the most important part.
than the answers themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he doesn't just talk the talk, Tomcat.
No.
He's been through it. Losing his wife, dealing with homelessness,
Wow.
working a job that it wasn't part of the plan.
Right. Not what he envisioned.
Not what he envisioned at all.
Mhm.
He's got this raw authenticity because he's lived it.
That's what makes it real.
It does. It makes it real.
It's not some theory in a book.
No.
It's his life.
It's lived experience.
No,
And that's what gives his message. It gives it weight.
for sure. He's not just some, guru up on a mountaintop.
Right.
He's been in the trenches.
He's been there.
He's come out swinging.
He has. Now, he's big on self-reflection,
Okay.
but he stresses, don't dwell on the past. He's all about the present moment, about taking action now, today, to build a better future.
It's about what you can control. Right. You
Exactly.
can't change what happened, but you can change what happens next.
You can change what happens next. And he uses this. I love this. He compares life to a card game.
Oh, I like that.
Sometimes
Get dealt a bad hand.
you get dealt a bad hand, but you still got to play it.
You got to play the hand you're dealt.
You got to play the hand you're dealt.
Yeah.
And it's about recognizing your limitations, but also maximizing the resources you have to make the most of it.
So it's strategy.
It is.
So it has knowing the rules.
Knowing the rules,
And playing smart.
playing smart. Exactly. And there's zero room, absolutely zero room for the poor me attitude.
Oh, he shuts that down.
He shuts that down.
It's hard.
Hard. It's tough love, but it's meant to empower you. Take charge. Own your choices.
And stop the blame game.
Stop the blame game. Stop blaming external circumstances for where you are.
It's about taking responsibility.
Taking responsibility.
Yeah.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. He's upfront about not being perfect.
Okay.
He's made mistakes. He's stumbled.
We all do.
We all do.
Yeah.
But he owns it.
That's important.
It is. He doesn't claim to have all the answers.
Makes him more human, more relatable.
He does.
We all mess up sometimes.
We do. And acknowledging our imperfections.
That's how we grow.
That's how we grow. It's crucial.
Yeah.
It's about recognizing that we're all works in progress.
Absolutely.
And that's okay. It's okay to not be perfect. And this ties into his message of self-acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
He encourages listeners, embrace your individuality, resist that pressure to conform to what society expects.
Be yourself.
Do yourself.
Flaws and all.
Flaws and all.
Right,
And what's
Steve?
fascinating here is this emphasis on authenticity.
Yeah, in a world where everything's so polished, so perfect,
So curated.
so curated, it's refreshing to hear that.
It is.
That real happiness comes from just being you.
Being you. Not who you think you should be. Not who...
Not who Instagram tells you to be.
It's exactly that you. It's about you.
Yeah.
And that's what makes his message so powerful.
It's remarkable how he weaves his personal experiences right into this message.
Yeah.
He's not just like preaching from some ivory tower.
Right.
He's sharing his struggles, his setbacks, even those vulnerable moments.
I think that's what makes him so relatable.
Oh, totally.
Right. He's not afraid to admit, hey, I messed up. I
Mhm.
didn't always make the best choices. It makes you feel like you're not alone.
Exactly.
In your struggles.
We all mess up. We all have those moments.
We all do. And he's not putting himself on a pedestal.
No.
He's saying, hey, I've been there.
I've been in the trenches.
I've been in the trenches.
But I'm still fighting.
But I'm still fighting, and so can you.
Mm.
And he even talks about his struggles with addiction,
Oh, wow.
which is, I mean, such a stigmatized topic.
It's hard to talk about.
It's hard to talk about.
Yeah.
And by sharing that part of himself, he's normalizing it. He's showing listeners it's okay to not be perfect,
Yeah.
to have a past you're not proud of.
It takes courage to do that.
It does. It takes a lot of courage to be that
To
open
be that vulnerable.
and honest about your struggles.
And it really shows,
Yeah.
he's not condoning those past behaviors.
No.
But he's not judging people who have experienced them either. It's a
Sure.
message of empathy
It is.
and
That's a
understanding.
perspective that I think is often missing
Oh, for sure.
in these conversations about addiction and recovery.
Right. It humanizes it.
It does.
Makes it real.
Yeah. And he talks about his current job, working construction,
Mm-hmm.
working long hours,
Hard work.
hard work, and how it's not the life,
Not the dream.
not the dream he envisioned.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
He's still doing it.
He's still doing it.
Putting in the work.
He's still putting in the work,
Trying to create something better.
trying to create a better future.
Yeah.
He's not letting his circumstances define him.
I love that.
It's inspiring, right?
Yeah.
This drive
It's a relentless
to
drive.
keep moving forward, even when things are tough.
And that's the takeaway, right? It's not about reaching some specific definition of success.
Right.
It's about constantly
Striving,
striving, evolving, seeking growth.
seeking growth. It's about the journey, not the destination.
Yeah. Love that.
And he's not promising, a quick fix
No.
or a guaranteed path to happiness.
It's not a magic formula.
It's not. He's offering a mindset,
A way of
a
thinking.
way of approaching life's challenges with grit and determination.
And that's powerful.
It is. It's not about pretending everything's perfect.
No, it's about embracing it all.
Embracing the whole messy,
The ups and downs.
the ups, the downs,
It's a whole human
the
experience.
whole human experience. Now, he's also got this
It's sad.
really interesting take on conformity.
Oh, yeah.
He's completely against it.
Great.
He encourages listeners to break free
From those expectations.
from those societal expectations
Mhm.
and forge their own path.
It's like, don't worry about what everyone else is doing.
Yeah,
Focus on you.
focus on you. He's essentially saying, be the best version of yourself,
Regardless of what
regardless of what society
society tells you.
tells you.
Or
It's a powerful message of self-acceptance.
For sure.
He's all about embracing
Individuality.
individuality and authenticity.
Being true to yourself.
Yeah, he says, you're special and best the way you are now.
Oh, wow.
You're good where you're at now. You're great where you are now.
I love that.
Keep it rolling.
It's a reminder that you don't need to change to be worthy
You don't.
of love and happiness.
You are worthy right now.
Right now, as you are.
It's about recognizing your worth.
Yeah. Regardless of external validation. External validation. He's encouraging listeners, reject that pressure to conform.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace your quirks, your imperfections, and live life on your own terms.
It's a radical message,
It is. Especially nowadays,
especially nowadays. Yeah.
where everyone's trying to fit in.
It reminds me of his line, don't let other people's way of living sway you and upset you.
Oh, yeah.
That's not you.
It's about setting boundaries.
It is protecting your energy.
Protecting your energy.
Yeah, defining your own values.
Defining your values, living by them.
It's so
He's empowering listeners to do that, to set their own goals.
to create a life that's authentic
That's meaningful
and fulfilling.
and fulfilling. And he also talks about the importance of having a plan.
Oh, okay.
He emphasizes being prepared,
Having a roadmap.
having a roadmap. But he also acknowledges that
Things change.
things change. Plans don't always work out.
You got to be flexible.
You gotta be flexible, adaptable,
Roll with it.
roll with it, learn from those setbacks.
Yeah, it's not about being rigid
No.
or perfect.
It's about recognizing that life is messy,
Unpredictable.
unpredictable. Life's not going to be exactly the way you want it.
Mm.
He says that
You take the hits, you take the wins,
you take the knockouts,
you take the knockouts. It's acknowledging there will be challenges,
setbacks,
setbacks.
Yeah.
But we have the power to choose
how we respond.
how we respond.
Yeah.
Do we let them define us
Or do we learn from them?
or do we learn from them?
Yeah.
He's encouraging a growth mindset
Oh, I like that.
to view challenges as opportunities, not failures.
That's a good shift.
It is. He's all about embracing the journey,
The whole journey.
the whole journey, the ups, the downs.
It's all part of it.
It's all part of it. It's not about, reaching some finish line.
No, it's about becoming.
It's about becoming.
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing. Yeah. And that's a healthy perspective to have,
Especially nowadays.
especially nowadays.
That's all they...
Instant gratification.
Yeah, everyone wants everything.
Everything right now.
Right now.
He's reminding us that
Real growth takes time.
takes time,
It takes effort.
effort, and
And some
sometimes
comfort.
you got to embrace that discomfort.
Yeah, it's not always going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy.
No.
But in the midst of all this talk about grabbing a shovel and digging deep,
Yeah.
he also emphasizes compassion
Oh, that's nice.
and empathy.
Okay.
It's a reminder that even when we're struggling,
Mm-hmm.
we can choose to be kind
Yeah.
to others,
To lift each other up.
to lift each other up. He reminds us that kindness is a choice
We can make that choice
every day,
every day.
regardless of our circumstances.
I love how he says it.
How does he say it?
Have a damn good plan being kind.
Have a damn good plan being kind.
It's so simple,
But it's powerful.
but so powerful.
It really speaks to the heart of his message.
Yeah, even when things are tough.
Be good.
Be good.
Be a good person.
He's not saying to be a doormat
Right, right.
or ignore your own needs.
It's about a balance.
Self-care
Share
and compassion.
and compassion.
It's both.
It's both. Our well-being is interconnected with
Everyone else's.
everyone else's. We can be strong and kind. It's not either.
It's both hands.
Both hand. And he ends the episode with a message of love and support for his listeners,
Whoa.
reminding them to stay strong, stay positive,
And be their best.
be their best selves. It's a fitting end.
To a powerful episode.
Yeah. It's raw, it's unfiltered. It's not for everyone.
No, it's not.
But for those who are willing to listen with an open mind,
And an open heart.
it's inspiring.
It's empowering.
It's empowering. He's reminding us that
We have the power
we have the power
to create our own reality.
to overcome those challenges.
To live a life that's
Authentic and fulfilling.
and fulfilling. He's encouraging us to
Embrace our imperfection.
embrace those imperfections, dig deep, find our truths,
And never give up.
never give up.
Like
It's a
that,
message of hope
Resilience
and a boundless potential.
of the human spirit.
And that's what makes his message so enduring.
It is.
It's a message we could all
benefit from.
benefit from.
Every now and then. Every now and then. So as we wrap up
Our deep dive.
our deep dive into Tom Cat's world,
What's the one thing
what's the one thing
you hope our listener
takes away from this?
it's that feeling of empowerment, that you can embrace who you are, push back against those expectations, and decide what success really means for you.
On your own terms.
Yeah, on your own terms. It's so easy to get caught up comparing yourself to others.
Always chasing that external validation.
Right. But Tom Cat's message, it's like a reminder to break free from that.
To chart your own course.
Exactly. It's not about ignoring the challenges. It's about realizing everyone has their own journey,
Their own struggle.
their own triumphs.
Comparison really is the thief of joy.
Oh, is.
And he really hits home that point that you don't have to have it all figured out
Yeah.
to be worthy of happiness.
To be worthy of love.
To be worthy of love. That's liberating to hear.
It is, especially these days.
When we're constantly told
We need to be perfect.
we need to be perfect, we need to have it all.
It's just not true.
It's not. Embrace the present moment.
Acknowledge those imperfections.
We all have them.
We all do,
And just keep striving to be the best version of yourself.
however you define that.
However you define that. And I love that image of grabbing a shovel
Oh, yeah.
and digging deep.
It's so vivid.
It is. It's not about just accepting things. It's about actively searching
For answers.
for answers, uncovering your own truth.
Shaping a life that's truly meaningful.
That's authentic to you.
It's a call to action.
It is.
Step into your power.
Take ownership.
Create something amazing.
But it's not a solo journey, right? He also talks about community,
Oh, yeah. Supporting each other.
supporting each other through it all.
Because we all face challenges.
We all have those moments of doubt.
Uncertainty.
Shit happens, he says.
To all of us.
To all of us. Is how we respond individually and together.
That defines us.
That defines us. So to our listener, I hope you walk away from this deep dive feeling inspired.
Feeling empowered.
Embrace those imperfections.
Define success on your own terms.
And never be afraid to grab that shovel.
And dig deep.
Dig deep. Find your path.
And remember, when life throws those curveballs,
And it will.
you have the strength to get through them.
You are capable of creating a life.
That is both meaningful.
And fulfilling.
That's a great note to end on.
It is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Tom Cat's world.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you next time for another insightful exploration.
Of the ideas that shape our world.
Until then, keep digging